Hey everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome, welcome. I am so happy to be able to sit down here and read your cards for you. I have missed you guys and all your good vibes. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for being patient with me this month with zodiac sign readings and all the other readings. I've been like very behind on dailies. Like they're more like weeklies right now. I got a ton of events. I've got a bunch of stuff going on with the kids and just like kind of life in general. So I appreciate you all very much. This is going to be a real quick general reading. I don't know what it's going to be about, and I have a feeling it's not going to be that quick too. Let's just say a blessing and we'll find out who it's for, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. It's just so nice to sit down for a minute, right? I'm going to start with this Super Lunaris Tarot. Ooh. Some good vibes here. I've got that Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Judgment card, and this Two of Wands here. Nice. These are really active energies here. So this Queen of Wands is someone who is a real go-getter. Same with this Knight of Wands energy. It really feels like both of these belong to you though, whoever I'm reading for here. This Queen of Wands is associated with fire sign energy, but you don't have to be. Same with the Knight of Wands. It's just someone who's ready to take action on something. And this is whoever I'm reading for here. You are absolutely 100% capable of doing whatever it is that you want to do. This feels less like attacking a project. It feels less like starting some kind of a new endeavor. And this feels like someone who's kind of ready for partnership, if I'm being honest. And I don't think that you have felt this way until recently. Somebody here's eyes have kind of been open to something. They've kind of been open to, that's what it is. It's like what you really want in your life. There's somebody who's ready to kind of walk through this door, as you can see, walk through a door into a new space, into a new headspace, into a new heart space even. And this Two of Wands for me, and I understand that it's illustrated here by like a diverging pathway and somebody here who's ready to pick which way they want to go. But for me, the Two of Wands has always been like a very lusty card, like very much seeking partnership, seeking someone to join you on this pathway. I think whoever I'm reading for here, I think you're actually ready for a new relationship and it feels like it's, I say it's very active and very energetic, but it feels new. Something about it feels really new. Man, yeah, you're not kidding. You have been waiting and waiting and waiting for the right person. And I don't think you're in a hurry, although these are kind of hurried energies. This Knight of Wands is someone who acts pretty quickly. Not as quickly as like the Knight of Swords, but someone who is pretty passionate about a pursuit. And I think you have waited for the right person, waited for the right moment maybe, waited for there to be a time in your life when you felt ready. Ooh, that's sort of heavy. Whoever I'm reading for, you may have been on your own for a long time, like pretty long time. Single for a long time. And it feels like that's kind of reaching an end. That it feels like you maybe weren't ready. You may have kind of, what's the right way to say that? You may have, I'm hearing what I heard was fought off others' advances. I just saw 444 on the counter, but I think it's nice. But I feel like it's not like fighting people off. It's not allowing people to get close to you. It's like you needed that time. It's like you needed some kind of closure. You may have been through a lot in a previous relationship that kept you from really feeling like you wanted to commit to anyone for a while. You may have been a little bit confused about what love was to you. And it feels like now you're looking at things through a different lens. You're seeing things from a different perspective. I have the Page of Wands out here now. We got a lot of fire sign energy on here, and it comes out with this Empress. Whoever you are, and this is kind of what I was seeing. I was thinking to myself, we've got a lot of Empress energy on here when I first started pulling the cards, but the Empress wasn't out there yet. Now it is. That's divine feminine energy. Excuse me. My throat got clogged up there. That Page of Wands is someone who is ready to be a little bit flirtatious. They're ready to kind of open that door. And the great thing about you is that you seem to really know who you are now. So all of this time you've taken to be on your own, good choice, buddy. Excellent choice. And I should say, you don't have to be female to be embodying this energy, but there's a lot of feminine energy on here. You could have Cancerian energy in your chart as well, like as a rising sign or a moon sign or something like that. Yeah, it feels like you really needed to create stability in your life financially or in a home. That's kind of been your sole focus for a while. It's just working on your finances, working on creating stability in your home life, maybe for your family, something like that. Some of you have been traveling a lot recently. Some of you tried the online dating thing and just didn't really find that it was your jam. Woo. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're going to keep that out. Yeah, that's true. Wow. So the first card I saw when I picked up this deck was the Magician. And the Magician for me is Ophiuchus energy. Some people will say Aries, whatever. But Ophiuchus season is right between November 29th and December 17th. And that is interesting because I have a lot of Sagittarius energy on here. And I just also pulled, or oh, here it is right here, the Death card, which is Scorpionic energy. So that's like kind of straddling both of those timelines. It feels like you, and I've got this Six of Cups right here, which is soulmate energy. You may be pulling in a significant love partnership or relationship, like kind of as we speak, maybe a little bit more towards the last week of November, right around the holidays here for us in the US, like Thanksgiving holiday. That's like the third or fourth week of, or it's the third week of November. This is going to be somebody that you can start to grow with. And I think that's what you're looking for. You're looking for someone you can grow with. And you're also looking for someone that is very long-term. Whoever I'm reading for, you are not interested in like a short-term relationship. You're not interested in anything that isn't true love. And I don't mean for that to sound naive. And I don't think you are naive. I think you're very clear-sighted. And I think you just all of a sudden have figured out exactly what you want here. Now, I'll tell you that this person, and I think you've actually wanted this for a while, but I don't know if you really knew how to put it into words. You actually want real love, someone that you want to be with for a long time. I've got the King of Cups here with this Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is an energy of manifestation. It feels like that's who you want to manifest, is this King of Cups energy. That's water sign energy, but that's someone who is romantic and loving and kind and generous with their love. let's get another deck and clarify. I'm thinking we're going to use this Vice Versa Tarot because I feel like I kind of already started. There's this, there's this feeling that you want a very reciprocal relationship where you feel the same way about someone that they feel about you, and that's who you're calling into you here. And it feels like you're coming into contact with this person, or this kind of is like the deal is sealed, like end of November, beginning of December time period, and something changes here for you quite dramatically. There's a conversation that you have with this person that like changes everything. You may already know this person, and some of you may not have met this person. I want to dig in here for some more details. Oh, yes. I just love me a good love reading. Look at you. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups again. This is someone, so I feel like I'm reading for someone who is actually quite marriage minded. You may have, I just saw 1111 on the counter, but you may have for a while felt like that was not going to be a thing for you. Some of you may have already been through a marriage. Some of you may have gone through a divorce. I'm so sorry if that is the case. Some of you may be single parents. Some of you may have just not ever really felt like love was going to be a real thing for you. Some of you may have been a little jaded when it comes to love, and that's okay. Whatever that was that you were feeling, it was necessary for you, because whoever I'm reading for has really grown into themselves with this Empress energy here and that Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very sexy, very well liked, very well known, very popular, very attractive. They're known for being like the most attractive of all the queens in the deck. And that Empress is someone who has created their own empire, or they sustain an empire by themselves. And it feels like, well, I mean, let me just show you the card. It's so nice. It feels so good to be you, whoever you are. Really nice energy on you. There is just an energy of warmth. Like the Empress it kind of embodies all the four queens, right? In the entire deck. This is someone who has taken time to understand themselves. I love this for you. Now, yeah, because I have this Queen of Swords in the reverse on the back of the deck here, and that's kind of this Ice Queen kind of vibe, and you may have been putting that out there for a while, where you were kind of a touch-me-not kind of person. You didn't allow people to get real close to you, because there is something here. Yeah, I've got that Wounded Warrior card up there with that Nine of Wands. Somebody who has a lot of walls and boundaries up around themselves. And the thing I always say about the Wounded Warrior is they came by this honestly. This is not something that just, I saw 1313 on the counter. We got a lot of like number synchronicities today, but that Nine of Wands is someone who comes by those boundaries and walls honestly. Yes, because you went through some stuff and it was rough and it was stressful and there was a lot of anxiety there. There's the Nine of Swords. You learned a lot about your own personal strength during those times, and it feels like you needed that time to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. You know, I'll be honest, there's a lot of people in this world who really are very uncomfortable with being on their own. They're very uncomfortable with a solitary life or not having a partner in their life. It makes them almost like bananas crazy, you know? It makes them feel like they are insufficient or that they are in a state of lack. Whoever I'm reading for here, you really don't feel that way. You are someone who either chose or was forced into a path of solitary life. And I'm not saying, like, I see that you have had a lot to uphold here, whether it's a challenging work life or a home life where you have children of your own. But this was good for you. This time on your own was really good for you. It feels like you've really developed in yourself in every way, whether it's, I just feel like you've explored a lot of areas of yourself. You know yourself really well. Okay. And you're much stronger now because of that. I've got somebody here who's kind of got a lot of 10s out here. 10s are cycles of completion, but they can be heavy burdens too. Whoever I'm reading for here, you're very independent and you have a tendency to do everything on your own. And quite honestly, very few people know what you actually do in a day. You do a lot. My body is tired looking at this. And I'm guessing that you don't really share that with a lot of people with this 8 of Swords energy connected to that. This is somebody who just keeps it to themselves, and that's okay. I'm sure you know. All right, and you've kind of just been waiting, once again, waiting on this right person. There's someone in a friend group here, or someone that you have some kind of a friendship, romantic relationship, that's that 10 of Pentacles again, who really wants to know you more, get to know you better. They're very insecure about approaching you, though. You are meant to know this person, whoever they are. You may know them from work. There is some, this person, quite honestly, I say they feel insecure, and it's whoever you are as this Empress energy, you kind of command a presence. When you walk into the room, everybody turns and looks, they notice you. This person notices that other people notice you. This person notices that you have a commanding presence, and it's a little intimidating. Oh boy. You bring out the ego in this person a little bit, because insecurity, this person may act out a little bit around you. And when I say act out, I mean they may try to make themselves appear bigger, larger, louder, more noticeable, something like that. This person may have recently been through an ending of their own, but they have watched you, I'm hearing, for years. My goodness. I think I'm going to have to get another deck. Let's see. You're pretty much all this person can see at this point. Every face that they look at, they see yours. This is someone who wants to offer you love. This is someone who wants to offer some kind of a relationship. They see you as being everything. Whoever I'm reading for here, you're very nurturing, and these are the qualities of this Queen of Cups. You're going to have all the queens in here, but this person sees you as very nurturing, very kind, very loving, possibly motherly, possibly just giving, and someone who takes care of other people. It feels like it's kind of like it's in you. It's just naturally in you to do that, and to smile at people. It's like you love people genuinely. That's nice. And this person has hidden feelings, and it is all coming to the surface this Scorpio season for this person. Golly, and this Emperor was right under that. This person is afraid they can't be everything that you would want them to be, because you've got this Empress, and they can really only go with the Emperor, who this person actually is the Emperor. There's insecurity here for this person. And there is this part of them that feels like they need to hide the way that they actually feel, because that Emperor really goes right on top of that Moon card, which is Cancerian energy, but it's about suppressed emotions and feelings. My throat's clogging up again. This person doesn't feel like they can tell you how they actually feel, because they're worried about, I'm assuming, rejection. I mean, that's usually what keeps people in a fear-based state, isn't it? Rejection. lack of confidence. Well, this person is coming to it's kind of coming to a head where they can't really deny it anymore. You can see with this Tower card, which is Scorpionic energy, I saw 2022 on the counter, that this person's facade has been cracked wide open. Like you can see into them, like you know this. You know how this person feels about you. It's like very obvious. Like I said, this person may get bigger and louder around you. They may try to tell jokes. I don't know. There's something about them that wants you to notice them. And it seems to be kind of a continual thing. This, again, could be a workplace dynamic. This person has watched you from afar. I told you I heard for years, but it's been a while. For some of you, maybe only a few weeks, but this person has been watching you from a distance, and they feel almost like you are untouchable, but you've kind of set that precedent. You've kind of set this precedent of solitude, or of, golly, it's a kind of a, it's, and I don't mean to offend you, but it is kind of a hard exterior. I don't know if hard's the right word, but like kind of untouchable. Soulmate energy, possibly even divine counterpart energy, a lot of passion, and there's our Queen of Wands again. I'm going to put this deck down. I just want to know exactly how this is going to go down. It feels like something's happening during Scorpio season. Yep, there's the Empress on the bottom of the deck. There's the Death card. I was just saying something happening during Scorpio season. I think you feel the same way about them that they feel about you. I like this. I do. I like this. You guys have been, I've got the Three of Wands again. And this is that energy of manifestation, right? How much longer is this going to take for this to come together, right? It's coming together quickly. It feels like the realization happens during Scorpio season, or like something changes during Scorpio season, and then we move into Sagittarius season. But it feels like it's right between those two seasons that this really comes together. Two of Wands again. You're both ready for this. You got the Six of Wands over here. You got a lot of fire sign energy on here, and you got a lot of water sign energy on here. Okay. Hold on. Let me just get a couple more out here because I'm seeing... There's the Moon again. Cancerian energy. This person right now, like right now as we speak, as I am recording this reading, this person is meditating or praying on how to make this come together. They are trying to orchestrate like maybe a work dinner meeting, or a meeting between friends. Like it's something, some kind of an outing, or there's the Four of Wands again. Or some kind of like a dinner meet up. Hey. This person is obsessed. A little bit obsessed, and I don't think in a necessarily bad way. They feel like they can't get to you. That's what brings on this obsession. Yeah. Quite honestly, this person's getting a little messy down here. Um, all of these other cards are really nicely laid out, but this person is starting to kind of crack a little bit about this. This is what I was saying. This person may get a little loud. They may try to tell jokes that aren't that funny. Just something that needs to be noticed. This person honestly would do better if they just came and told you the truth, but there is something like this fear. I think they've just built this up in their head. Okay, it's the King of Cups again. And quite honestly, I wish this person wouldn't wait, because that's what they're, oh, golly. They're afraid that you are not as attracted to them as they are to you. And that's why I have questions here. And I was just asking when I just shuffled the cards, like, well, how does this Empress feel about this person? Because it's one thing for this person to have all these feelings, but quite honestly, I believe that you guys, if this is your reading and this is kind of what's coming down the pipeline for you here, I really feel like the two of you are actively looking for one another, or not necessarily actively, but it's about to be an active looking about for one another, because I've got that King of Cups out there twice. And I think you wish this person would just tell you the truth. Like, you see long-term potential with this person, and this person feels the same way about you. Like, aging together and enjoying that. It's nice. I like that. Getting to really, really know one another. Just saw 2727 on the counter, which breaks down to 9-9. And then I've got the 9 here, the 9 of Wands here, the 9 of Wands there, and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, that's a lot. I was just listening to the music device, and there was a song on there called I Can't Get You Off My Mind. I don't know who sings it. And it reminded me that I had written down a song channeling that I woke up with. I don't know if it was this morning. I think it was this morning, and I had to write it down. It's an older song by Bryan Adams. I think he's like a Canadian artist. And the song is, "Have you ever really loved a woman?" And it started playing in my head from the minute that I woke up for about 2 hours after that. So that's why I wrote it down. That may be of significance for someone. My only concern is that I'm worried about this person's insecurity, because clearly they are this emperor to this empress. It's just, they may be worried about what other people are going to say if you reject them. Like, this person's playing through all the scenarios. Like I said, with that devil energy there, that can be obsession. It can be like, can't get their mind off something. It's like they're eating dinner, they're thinking about you. They are going to the gym, they're thinking about you. They're at work, they're thinking about you. They're checking their emails, they're thinking about you. They're reading through their text messages from their mother, they're thinking about you. Whatever it is. Yeah, completely overwhelmed. And they know that this is kind of like a now or never, make or break situation. I've got the 7 of Cups again. And then that Lovers card right there, which is someone who knows this is a significant love relationship coming into their lives. The two of you want each other the same. Best case scenario is this person has a conversation with you and tells you how they're feeling. Then you understand, and then you feel the same way about them. I think you do. If only this person knew that. This person's a little bit emotional, and it's coming out in a little bit of an immature sort of way. And that's okay. I think that whoever I'm reading for here, you've decided that you actually want like a long-term commitment here. Absolutely. And I don't know if this person knows this, because I feel like whoever I'm reading for with this Empress energy, you've spent a lot of time putting up some walls and some boundaries around you when it comes to romantic interests, and that's okay. All right, I'm going to cut you loose. Oh, there's the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Yes, indeed. And there's that Nine of Wands again. Good. This is your person, like person for a long haul, maybe for forever. It's a long time. All right, see you guys soon. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you. I missed you so much. I will see you soon. Mwah. Don't forget to like and subscribe.